I think I would say, and I know this is one that I've given this some thought, and I'm kind of there. We made it through COVID. That ended up being kind of a false challenge. It was like, wow, we were so scared, but it ended up going away. I think a similar one like that was SVB failure. We had 60 million bucks in the bank with SVB. And I remember driving in an Uber. I was driving back from a conference actually, and just not just realizing that I might wake up the next day and 60 million bucks might be gone, and somehow I just slept so easily that night. I don't know why. So I felt like it was going to be a blip, and it was a blip. So I think the bigger challenges for us, probably the biggest challenge for us was actually, a couple things. There was a time where we found it very, very difficult to fundraise. So we went into kind of a nuclear winter a couple times. We had to fundraise around the pandemic. We had right after we ended up closing around in like June of 2020. So we had to fundraise around the pandemic. I think we had to fundraise during this kind of weird slow session that we had with our Series C. So I think there was some fundraising stuff, and then I had my CMO resign at one point in time, and sh she was such an incredible performer, and it really caught me off guard, and it was actually related to my management style, which cut so deep, it hurt. And I think, we were able to weather those challenges, and I was able to send this very deeply personal letter to my CMO that I think just gave her enough of a pause that she didn't actually resign that weekend, and she gave me the benefit of the doubt a little bit, and then I think it's laid the groundwork for some deep humility that I was able to find, I think, and it really helped to restore that relationship.
Mm.
So, I think of all those, I think probably I would say the 2 biggest challenges sorry, I just gotta go with 2, would probably be fundraising in very, very difficult environments, and then, living through the potential loss of my chief marketing officer at a really key time when
Mm.
we needed her badly.